Welcome to sportsbookreview.com. I'm Flash and it's Bundesliga week 13 and money's being made right, left and centre. We're having parlays and we're getting plus money winners as well. We seem to be having a really good run of it in the German Premier League, which is obviously Bundesliga. Now, obviously, Tan is found a way to be late and obviously he's obscure and we don't know where he is. No, we do know where he is. It's been a little bit delayed. But first of all, if you like this video, then please subscribe, press the button and ring the bell. Ring the bell means that we'll notify you and you'll not miss any content again, which is going to be so important over this festive period because normal show might have been on a Thursday. It might become a Wednesday. We're going to have plenty soccer shows going on. I'm not going to bother with Christmas. I'm just going to make sure that I'm here. And if I'm here, that means I've got to have Alex and Tan here with me. Also, if you press a link in the description, that'll take you over to the articles wrote by either Alex, Tan or Martin or anyone else that Alex decides to get in to give you winners and parlays. Remember, you're our third guest, but at the moment, you're our second guest. So I need the input from you. Don't be shy. If it is your first time, then have a chat. They'll look after you in there. They're a really friendly bunch. And there's a thumb. If you press it, it goes blue and it shows your appreciation for the lads on the show. Alex, you're on your own, but I tell you what, I wouldn't rather have anybody else other than you at the moment in Bundesliga.
Oh, yeah, I'm enjoying every piece of this Bundesliga action. For the last 2-3 weeks is incredible. Also parlays, also single bets, also bankers. Okay, let's say that...
And in-play bets.
Oh, yeah, also in-play bets, cards, also corners, also everything. Winners all around in Bundesliga. Again, midweek parlay on sbrpicks.com winner. The only one that pushed from my selections this midweek was the banker, was the Dortmund over 3 goals, but the rest, Leipzig, Leverkusen, Union Berlin versus Stuttgart, the Alex Classic were all winners, and we are expecting the last round of fixtures from this year, because this weekend we have the last round of fixtures in Bundesliga, so 2 weeks of a break. So we will be back on not next week, the other week for the it will be the round for second of the month, second of January. Yes, still Bayern Munich, they're struggling a little bit more. Leverkusen rolling like no other, 4-0 impressive win against Koln. Leipzig, as expected, 1-0 short win. Thank you, Leipzig. Dortmund first win. It was a tough one for Dortmund, to be honest. But it's very good for them that Haaland recovered, and he will be back for this round. I don't know if he will play the full match. Probably will play only if needed. But against a side like Union Berlin, you need a Haaland, you know?
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Well, welcome, Dorcas. It's the first time he's managed to catch us live. Listen, make sure you subscribed and you press that thumbs up. Also, Waz says he's not getting his notifications anymore. I don't see you miss many shows, Waz. So listen, you're doing something right, but
it's probably a YouTube thing. It's not from us. If you subscribe,
yeah, and it's certainly not personal.
But you also press the bell, because it's very important to press the bell.
Yeah,
you know,
that's the
not
other
only
one.
to subscribe.
Exactly. Don't just subscribe. You've got to press the bell if you want the notifications, and you're going to need the notifications over the next few weeks with Serie A, La Liga and the Premier League, as well as nearly every other show that we have on here at SBR. Ud is saying, are Stuttgart overrated? I don't think they're overrated at all, Alex.
No, they are playing a great football. They are not overrated at all, in my opinion. And they showed also a great confidence in the midweek by coming down from 2 goals down, coming up from 2 goals down, scoring in the 85th and 90th minute and missing some important opportunities in the extra time. I don't think that they are overrated at all. I think that they deserve their spot. Probably they will finish there 7th, 8th, in my opinion, fighting with Gladbach, Eintracht, maybe they are even better than Union Berlin if it is to. Yeah, I think that they are a bit better. They are there balanced, but I think that they are one step forward. Union Berlin better organized at the back, but
Yeah.
Stuttgart coming with that attacking firepower, incredible, and
Well,
team spirit.
yeah, you talk about Union Berlin, and obviously I went with team total, and also I went with Union not to get beat. Listen, Union have got hosts to Dortmund on the Friday night game. I always
Wow.
worry about the big guns when they go under the lights on a Friday night. Quick turnaround. We know that Union are strong, resilient, and they're reliable. And they're at plus 350, Alex. Draw plus 300, and Dortmund at minus 125. I see Union not getting beat here, so then it's double chance or draw no bet the home side.
It's tough. It's tough. Let me give you a hot stat a little bit here. Dortmund are the best teams on a Friday night in Bundesliga. No matter where they're playing, home on the road, every time that they're playing in a Friday night, they are winning. Maybe in the last 10 years, they lost twice in 10 years on a Friday night. So it's very important for Terzic coming after an important, a very important win at his debut against Werder Bremen. It's very important to see if Haaland will play or not. But absolutely, Union Berlin will find the back of the net against Dortmund. Not maybe even more than one time. Hummels is just one of the worst defenders.
Finished.
Yeah, one of the worst defenders I've seen. Also against Werder Bremen, some crazy mistakes. But let me tell you also something else. I think that he might be injured, which is better for Dortmund in case they will be forced to bring someone else on the pitch. But the Alex Classic all the way here at 2.05, the best odds that you can find right now on the market. Union versus Werder Bremen, both teams to score in the over 2.5 goals.
Yeah, I've gone with Union double chance. I just don't see them getting beat. I was even tempted draw no bet, but I just went safe. I think I'll go with the home side and the draw. I think it'll be. I wouldn't put anyone off draw half time, by the way. Or if you had some real balls and you was going to go with Dortmund, maybe go with Union half time, Dortmund full time. Dortmund coming from behind, or draw Dortmund. There's plenty value whatever way you want to go.
Also, Ergo is saying that Tancredi is missing, so it's time for Schalke to win their first time.
Listen, let's not talk about Schalke, because I thought Schalke had their opportunity this week at home to Freiburg.
How you went with that Schalke win, really? It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, the number was too big, and also they're playing against Freiburg. You don't beat Freiburg, you are in all sorts of trouble. Now, we knew they was in all sorts of trouble, but you have to give them that opportunity. I won't be doing it again. I didn't do it before. And Freiburg, back to back, we're going to talk about them in a few games' time, but back-to-back clean sheets, back-to-back 2-0 victories. Come on now, I'm not going to be putting Freiburg on my winners list, but I'm certainly going to be leaving Schalke well alone. These two sides, there's a gulf, and I cannot believe the price. Augsburg plus 270, draw plus 275, and Frankfurt plus 100. Frankfurt didn't start for the first 20 minutes the other day. They go 1-0 down again, and then all of a sudden they go 3-1 up. We wasn't expecting Silva to play. He did play. He starred, and they still only managed a 3-3 draw. I see Frankfurt winning this game, Alex.
Yes, someone on the chat on the Serie A show was breaking my ball, saying that Alex said that Andre Silva will not play. No, I didn't say that. I said that he's injured. I didn't expect him to play, of course. But if Eintracht doctors are geniuses, where am I? To say that Andre Silva will not play. Yeah, he played. He did it nice. He scored two goals in 3 minutes, and they went 3-1 up at halftime. And after that, boom, 81st minute red card. Abraham, after that, Stindl with the brace, with the 95th minute equalizer for Gladbach. And here we go. Instead of 3 points, they lost 2. Instead of winning 3, they lost 2. Only one.
I was over the moon because I actually had a bit of Gladbach in play. at like plus 125, like a minute and a half, 2 minutes before they scored 1-0 up. I was a genius. And then they went 2-1 down. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to have the double chance at plus 115, 3-1 down, and managed to get the 3-3. So I ended up putting 2 units on and only pulling out 2.15, but still I was happy to pull it out. Where do we see Frankfurt? Do we see Frankfurt are going to win this game, or is there an Alex Classic on board? Or Augsburg going to be massive at 270?
Tough side to play. Augsburg on their turf, you know. So I think that this is a trap to play Eintracht Frankfurt at 1.95. I would give Augsburg a draw double chance in my opinion, but I'm not even touching this game. Unreliable right now, this Frankfurt side. So till they don't convince me in January, I will not touch them. So Augsburg double chance in a, I don't know, not in a parlay, because you can do it as a single bet at 1.87. I think that that is the value here, and it's just a lean for me. I will not touch this game.
I just think Frankfurt are too streetwise. I wouldn't put anyone off going Frankfurt team total over 1.5. And then, listen, it's not going to be a 2-2, and I think Frankfurt are going to score 2. So I had to take the Frankfurt plus 100. I haven't got a lot of selections this week, but when I've not had a lot of selections in Bundesliga, I think I've had three weeks on the trot of Bundesliga profits. So I'm if it's not broke, don't need fixing. Next game.
Rohit Kumar, both team to score is at 1.57, and you can bring Tan on. He's on. So.
Oh, okay.
Don't
That's
make
nice
him
of him to
expect
turn up. And
most.
somebody asked if this was a Brighton shirt. No, it's not a Brighton shirt. Basically, it's a surfing hoodie. And I just thought I would mix it up a little bit. I've got like a change of clothing. Again, for the Premier League show a little bit later. So, Fab, have we got King Tan?
Yes.
Oh, here he is. What, you in a taxi?
Hey, guys.
No,
I'm in a car. I'm in a car. You won't believe this. Well, I was in a short time, but in a shortage of time just before the show, but I couldn't make it on time to my place because you're not gonna believe this. But if you Google, you will find it. Few minutes before we went on air, there was an earthquake in Milan. So I was in a place. Yes, I was in. No, luckily everything is fine and everything for as far as I see. But we were in a place, and I had basically. I lost a bit of time because we had to get out of that place and everything, so I couldn't make it. So basically, you are catching me before I was getting back to.
Let me ask you. Your cleaning lady is okay? Okay, from the earthquake?
I don't know. She's not around yet.
Well, listen, I don't want to play it down, but we normally have about 7 or 8 earthquakes a day here.
You are absolutely right. The odds
in Costa Rica.
And if you look at the geographical map of Milan, is the last place that you would imagine would get an earthquake because it's completely flat. Completely flat. Italy is all mountains, hills and everything. Milan is completely flat. The last place where
it's not about what's on top. The earthquake comes from down below, and none of us know what's going on down there. Now, the first game you missed, Tan, was Union plus 350, draw plus 300, and Dortmund at minus 125. I like Union not to get beat in this game. Alex likes Alex Classic, both teams to score and over. Do you see goals?
I board on the same boat. We saw that there was a reaction, at least a psychological reaction from Dortmund after the coach replacement. And anyway, Union, we know that they if they go down, and they went down, they will be with a fight. We know about that. But we see that there is a reaction from Dortmund. So they will play with their style. They will face someone confident to play in their style. Open game, both teams to score over 2.5 goals.
Okay, till you go further, Derek Para is saying that if Tan replies to me, it will make my day.
He won't be able to see the chat, Derek.
Every day. I'm not able to see the chat today. I'm sorry, but I reply to you, Derek Para.
Is it cold though, Tan, where you are?
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I got the jump around. There are something like 7 degrees.
7?
Yes.
Wow.
Seven Celsius.
When I finish the Premier League show today, I'm going to go for a nice swim.
You can see the jet.
I want to say to you something, but we are on air right now.
Yes,
Exactly.
and I want to show you something, but you can't see my hands.
Yeah.
Gesture. I'm talking about gesture.
Get arrested.
I'm talking about gesture. Talking about gesture.
Our NFL expert Kyle, DFS Bachelor, is with us in chat. Welcome, Kyle.
Nice. He wants to obviously sit back and see how hosting is really done. So just enjoy. Augsburg plus 270, Tan. Draw plus 275. Frankfurt plus 100. Can't go near Augsburg. Absolutely ordinary, although their better performances come from home. But Frankfurt, they score a minimum of 2 goals nearly every single game. Do you see Frankfurt getting the win?
You said it right. For the number of goals that usually Frankfurt are scoring, I'm not sure about going with Frankfurt straightly. I see that... you still hear me? Yes?
Yeah, Alex said the same.
In fact, Augsburg at home can create some danger, but you go sure with Frankfurt when it is this kind of game and overall this kind of that kind of typical Bundesliga game with goals. So eventually, even if the premises are different from Union Dortmund, but eventually both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. Alex classic also in this.
Yeah, I mean, majority of these games, Alex, I'll come to you now, but majority of these games do look like there's goals involved, even if they're slow starters. So if a game's 0-0 after 25 minutes, go with the over 2.5 goals in the full 90 minutes. You're going to get great value because it's all done by algorithms. It's not done by a human sitting there going, yeah, I think there'll be under 2.5 goals in this game. So still go with it. Now, Gladbach. Minus 115 looks like a bit of a trap because it's so attractive. Draw plus 325 and Hoffenheim plus 300, Alex. Gladbach, strong. Great start against Frankfurt the other day going 1-0 up. They could have been 3-0 up. But then what happened? They went 3-1 down.
Andreas is saying to tell Tan to stop the indicator in the car, but probably he stopped somewhere.
Yeah, in fact, if I have it, it's because I had to do it. But I will try. Let's see.
And tell us what car you're driving to see how much money you have.
Let's see if there will be I don't know if you have it over there in Romania or in Costa Rica. A park guy that is coming to tap at the glass to ask for some coins.
Put him on. Put him on. He might be able to give us the winner. So not only is your cleaning lady giving us tips, now the old traffic warden.
The parking guy, the valet.
The valet. Oh, the valet. Okay. Most people say it's a traffic warden. Okay, let's get back on point here. Gladbach, minus 115. Is it a trap, Alex?
I don't think that is a trap. I think that Hoffenheim are a little bit overrated in my opinion. Kramaric is their only player that can find the back of the net. Yes, it's true that Gladbach are coming after 3 draw games in a row, and the latest one with Frankfurt. But again, with Frankfurt, they showed a great team spirit coming from 2 goals down and succeeding the equalizer in the last second of the game. They were a little bit also lucky with that red card for Eintracht Frankfurt, but I think that it's time for them to bounce back. They are the better side between the two. They have European commitments also, so I think that it's time for Gladbach at least at home against the overrated Hoffenheim side, and 1.86 right now. I think that is a good set of odds.
Yeah, and if it's a slow start and it gets to around evens plus 110 in play, this is a game I've penciled not to jump on early, but to jump on in play because I want to have a good look at them. Because I tell you what, Thuram, he seemed to do a lot of work outside the box. And I was thinking to myself, you're not quite at it. If he's at it, he's dangerous, he's powerful, and he's unstoppable. But if he's outside the box, he's no threat at all. Tan, Gladbach, get back to winning ways, minus 115. I think to myself, it's a home win.
You said could be a trap because it's very attractive. Well, as Oscar Wilde used to say, I can resist to everything except temptation. So I won't resist to this minus 115. It's just too good. And Gladbach, now that got rid of, you could see already in the last game that they are getting back. But now that they got rid and they can think just about Bundesliga for the next 2 games, they can just release the horses. Hoffenheim are so unreliable, unbelievable what happened to them after the 4-1 to Bayern, minus 115. I believe that in January, no way it would be so good, the odds. So just grab that.
Okay.
Also, Kyle says that you are in the witness protection in Costa Rica there. What happened to you in England? You destroyed all the bookies. You destroyed all the bookies that they had to take you out of the country.
I don't think it has to do with bookies.
Hey.
No,
He's a bad man.
I'm saying that he's not under protection because of bookies.
No, exactly. I know what you mean.
You're
You're always like pushing me on the female front. It's
I didn't.
okay.
You mentioned that.
Yeah, you knew what. Listen, people read your mind.
We know
You're
what
an honest
happened
man,
in the
Tan.
past, like a few months ago. Yeah.
You with that nice mobster face that we sport around, Flash.
Did you
the
say
problems could
nice
be around.
monster face?
Mobsters.
He couldn't surf in England. You cannot surf. You maximum can play golf. In Costa Rica,
Exactly.
you
I have
also
not
can
picked my
surf.
golf clubs up for over a year now. It's disgraceful. But there I did tear a ligament and tendon in my elbow. My left elbow, by the way.
But don't go
Okay. Horrible game this. Horrible. Mainz plus 150, draw plus 250, Werder plus 200, Tan. It's one of them games where who cares? If anyone has a bet in this, then they've got a problem.
Do you have the tip I send you about this to tell me, Under?
No,
Okay,
you're not getting involved in Mainz versus
No. Go to Alex for 15 seconds and I'll be back in the live after 50 seconds. It has to be like this. Sorry. Today.
Okay, no problem. Alex, do it.
Wow, what? This is a new trend. I have to go out from the live and I have to come in. We're in the circus here. Let me go to bring a beer. Come on, before talking about this match. Over 2.5 goal. I will not complicate myself. 2 dreadful teams in a very shaky positions right now. Yes, trust me that those will play the over 2.5 at 1.9. 1.9 minus 110. I mean, this is a perfect price in such a match in Bundesliga, you know.
I thought draw half time. I thought it was a really tight game, this, and it goes down. I think this is the classic of like, if you can't split them, you go for the draw.
No, don't go for the draw. It's dangerous. Don't go for the draw. Go for the overs.
Okay. Tan, can we come back to you yet? Are we allowed?
Yes. Yeah, I'm here. Do you see me?
Yes.
Yes.
Double chance for me, draw or Werder to win. They just had to crash into the Borussia Dortmund pride last week, but their trend, talking about Werder, has been very solid lately. And then actually they played one after the other, Bayern and Borussia Dortmund, so that obviously it takes a bit of a toll. Mainz and one of the most dreadful. It's true that they won't go down easily, but I don't see Werder losing this at all. And considering that the odds are so good, anyway, even on a double chance, I just take it. Draw or Werder to win.
I thought this could be like a 1-0 at best, under 1.5. And Alex comes out flying with a minus 110, minus 105 of over 2.5. It is one of those, gentlemen. I mean, unless it's an official pick from the lads, then just leave this game alone because there's better games. And this next one, Tan, Leipzig, minus 320. That's probably your squirrel price. Draw plus 475 and Koln at plus 950.
So if
both teams to score looks on the cards, but Leipzig, if they get themselves in front first half, I see them winning both halves.
Exactly. If I'm not mistaken, this is part of my top 5 tips.
Yes.
And yes, and it is Leipzig to win half-time and full-time,
Yes.
because they were supposed to have a kind of a break last round, and it didn't happen. It's unbelievable the way they are consistent. It can be obviously about Koln. The odds are declaring that. But the good thing with Leipzig is that they are never overconfident, something that Bayern can afford, something that actually even Dortmund is doing, but they can't afford like Bayern. They are always very good German in a good way. Leipzig to win half-time, full-time.
Okay, Leipzig to win half-time, full-time. Alex, I said straight away, anytime you got Köln, you're thinking both teams to score. Leipzig seem to be trying to make sure they keep the back door closed. So did Leipzig win this to 0?
It's complicated to make that.
We don't like complications.
That call. Yeah, this is exactly what I mean. It's the season that we have VAR. It's the season with surprises. It's a complicated season. But Nagelsmann for Leipzig, I think that it's that type of coach, very organized, very strict, very smart-wise. He will change the tactics 3 times per game if needed. If you will see that he cannot find the gaps in the opposition back, he will change immediately the tactics. He will not wait one half to do it. He will do it exactly after 25 minutes. They will not. He's not giving them time to breathe, you know. And we love Leipzig that are entering very determined in every match. So yeah, that halftime, full-time represents a great value in my opinion. Most of all because also they are playing at home, and at home, despite being with full fans in the stands, still I think that it represents a great thing for Leipzig, that at home it's very tough to win against them, even if your name is Bayern Munich, but your name is Köln and you are coming after that 4-0 defeat against Leverkusen, a Leverkusen side that destroyed you from start till the end of the match. Leipzig are another kind of team than Leverkusen. So don't expect 6 goals, but expect at least 3 of them coming from Leipzig. So I'm saying Leipzig and over 2.5 goals in the match at 1.8. And if the football gods will help us, even if they score 2 and Köln 1, we still win this bet.
Yeah, would you go a bit ballsy and go maybe team total over 2.5?
No. Team total, you can go when Leverkusen or Bayern Munich are playing, but not when Leipzig, because it's the odds, of course, they are huge on team total over 2.5 instead of Leipzig to win and over 2.5. But hopefully Köln will try and score in this one.
Okay, let me just calm a few things down going on in the chat. Derek, you want to sort yourself out. You know that we've got Kenneth Kerrigan in who's new. He's asking a simple, innocent question, that what qualifies us to be the either the host or the guest on this show. Well, Kenneth, I played at the top level of professional football for over 16 years. I scouted in the Premier League and the League One, been promoted from 3 of the 4 divisions in professional football, and also played in Europe. Tan has been a journalist, a renowned journalist of soccer all over the world for the best part of 25 years. And Alex is just a mathematical genius when it comes to finding holes in prices and soccer matches. He probably watches the best part of 20 games a week, and then he shares that knowledge with you. Okay, so I fancy you're in good hands, my lad. Okay, now be nice.
Anyway, Flash, 25 years ago I was 15. Let's say in the
Don't give me that old flannel.
In the last
like a reporter, you know that he's
in the last 13 years, not 25, 13 years. 25 years ago I was 15.
Anyway,
since 2007.
Yeah, okay. I just thought I'd give it a little bit of just a little bit of our resumes, you know, and why we are the best. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on because I've got to get it out. Schalke. -110.
No, come
what
on.
was I doing?
That's
Going
disrespectful.
anywhere near Schalke.
Come on.
I cannot
Come on.
believe it. Getting beat by Freiburg was unbelievable. Draw +260. Bielefeld +260. Tan.
Anyway, there is one thing that you can see with Schalke lately.
What? Which one? What is the thing that you can see? That they will not win for the entire season one single match?
Man, no, I don't think so. But they always try to be a bit more solid than in the game before when the game starts. They don't last. They never last. But if you look the last 4 or 5 games, many times they went at the halftime on a draw. Sometimes they did concede, but they are able at least to do that. They are starting from the basic things. It's very hard for them, everything. Considering that Arminia Bielefeld are struggling a bit to score, then here I'm going with draw at the halftime. Obviously, it's not part of my top 5 picks.
But I think that with this draw at halftime. You killed us with this draw.
Why?
You're killing us with this draw at halftime.
Why?
Lately, this draw at halftime, if you could have gone a draw at a final time, I think that would have paid a lot for your bets.
Yeah, but I'm not sure here if they can last until the end. But if you look at what happened in the last games, always they had composure, at least at the beginning. There isn't that much in Schalke.
Yeah, I can see both teams scoring no. I mean, I think under 0.5 goals in the first half.
Both teams to score no at 2.15 looks a value bet here. Under 2.5 goals in the match at 1.93 looks another important bet. Let's give it a little bit. Schalke struggling to find the back of the net. Yes, they scored 2 against Augsburg, but that is the only time that they did that this season. They have the worst attack. Them and Arminia Bielefeld together, they scored 16 goals this season, 8 and 8. Worst attacking side. And you are giving me under 2.5 goals at 1.95? This is crazy.
Yeah, I'm adding it. I'm adding it to my selections. I mean, I was looking at it thinking, I like the draw. I like the 0-0. I like maybe the 1-0. But worst case scenario, it's 2-0 or 1-1. So, yeah, I mean, I've gone with -105. Under 2.5 goals in that game. Listen, if Schalke go and win 1-0, at least I'm going to be on the right side, but I'm not going with Schalke to win. Next game, absolute classic here, and I have got a strong fancy, and I'm going balls deep into it. Leverkusen +375. By the way, are they top of the league? Leverkusen +375. Draw +325. And Bayern at -130 because they're Bayern, the European champions and current Bundesliga champions. Alex, Leverkusen are on fire. Do they hit a brick wall here?
They are on fire. That is true, but I don't know what to say about their chance to beat Bayern here. I think that at 1.8 right now on Bayern Munich is the value bet, but I will not even touch the winners market here. I'm going with the goals market all the way over 3.5 goals at even money. I expect at least 4 goals in this game. Even the both team to score in both halves, which comes around, I don't know, let's say 6. Maybe Barcaman can look for the value here. But yeah, we should see one of the most exciting matches of the season. Leverkusen are that type of team that full of confidence, but right now I think that they will be a little bit scared when they will start to play against Bayern. But Bayern are not impressing anyone lately. Even that 2-1 win against Wolfsburg in the midweek, I think that it wasn't such impressive. I think that Wolfsburg needed. I think that Wolfsburg, let's say, could have won at least 1 point in that match. This is what I took from that match. 4 goals at least here in this match. I see both teams going all in for this one. I see at least 2 goals in the first half. So okay, I will take also that one. Wait 1 second. I will take also that one.
You talked yourself into that one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Over 1.5 goals first half.
Yeah, at even money again. At even money,
Plus
over
100,
1.5
plus
goals
100.
and over 3.5 goals at even money again. I will take both. I'm crazy. I will take both.
Okay. Tan.
Game.
Leverkusen.
Mm.
Hosting Bayern. Tight game.
Game of the weekend, obviously. Game of this first part of the season of Bundesliga. Leverkusen went through every possible test. And wait. And what happened is that they passed that through every possible test. So they are going to face Bayern in full confidence. They are going to put all the intensity they are able to. And see, Bayern, they are struggling in keeping clean the goal, in not conceding. Even last week where I thought, okay, now finally they will play a Bayern game. They will finally show us how they can getting rid of fixtures now can just crush everybody. But this season has been too long. They possibly are the most in need to rest. And Leverkusen will put a lot of good pressure on them. And they know how to exploit that space that Bayern is leaving behind when they are attacking. Also, the centre-backs of Bayern aren't that sharp as they have been in the final part of Champions League. So when I see draw at plus 325, I see there could be the right blood, because Bayern are missing that killing hit. They've been missing it they've been missing it with against Borussia Dortmund, against Leipzig. They are struggling to close the game. And Leverkusen are in full confidence.
I think that may play against them, though, Tan. First of all, Rohit in the chat saying, what about Lewandowski to score at any time? Yeah, that's a must.
That is a no-brainer in every match.
Yeah,
Come on.
Every single time he steps onto the pitch. But what are you going to get, like 1.45 or something?
Yeah, exactly.
It will be the game he will play almost shortly after getting the FIFA the Best Award, so he will want to shine. So that is assigned in.
But let's say also this that even if Leverkusen will win this one, which is the biggest test for them, still Bayern Munich will win the title in Bundesliga.
Yeah, but that's different.
But this is where I'm going with this, because I think that this is the type of game, a little bit like when Bayern beat Dortmund, and Dortmund were flying high, if we remember rightly, not the Dortmund that we're seeing the last few weeks. I see that Leverkusen, the problem they're going to have is if they go and think, right, we will show them, they will get a slap on the face.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
This will be
it's my banker. I've gone with Bayern Munich.
This will be the type of game.
Over 2.5 goals. Type of
game. Let's be clear. RB Leipzig 3-3 draw against Bayern Munich. I'm thinking that this is the same type of game, with the only difference that RB Leipzig are more organized at the back than Leverkusen. You know.
But Leverkusen shown to do the right thing, to stay put, to not felt the pressure. I mean, it's the worst moment for Bayern to show them. The thing is that not even Bayern are so incredible in this moment. They are winning sometimes because they really can do less than winning. But it's not like they were until a month and a half ago. And
no, but
whether they can come
market, the value is with Bayern.
Bayern to win over 2.5 goals is plus 110.
When I saw that draw, when I saw the odds on that draw,
3-1.
It's very worth.
What about Rohit? Rohit said about Lewandowski scoring. What about Lewandowski scoring 2? So maybe scoring 2 or more may be the value there. And I guess you probably won't get maybe plus 100 or something like that.
I wouldn't be sure of 2 or more. I would stay with 1. Well, with 1, it's just too easy. There isn't that much to talk about scoring 1.
Listen, the bottom line for me is form is temporary, class is permanent. They are the champions. They've got an opportunity, a little bit like Liverpool beating Spurs, even though I think that the gap between Liverpool and Spurs is a lot closer than the gap between
Everybody
Leverkusen
on the chat
and
is
Bayern.
saying Leverkusen total team goals over 1.5 at 2.1.
You think they scored 2?
They could
Why
be.
not?
That
Why
could
not?
be. That could be.
I've not worked that out. I've gone with 2-1, 3-1. And the problem you've got here is Leverkusen. This isn't what we always say, that Leverkusen, I'll say 2-1 down with 20 minutes to go. They're going to overcommit. They're going to push forward because they're not used to losing at the moment. And then that's when they get smashed on the break. I can see this getting ugly for them. And it's a game that I definitely want to be looking at in play as well.
Oh,
but my banker is Bayern to win over 2.5 goals at plus 110. I thought, listen, normally that's like minus 145. So when you get this type of odds, forget home or away, just get on Bayern. But you've gone with the draw. You've gone with the over 3.5 goals. So listen, I hope it's 4-0 to Bayern. Next game. Oh, Freiburg plus 170, back-to-back clean sheets, 2-0 victories as well, draw plus 255. And Hertha plus 170. You know that Hertha's involved. That means I'm not. Tan?
It's again two that normally are struggling to find a goal compared to what is the average in Bundesliga, and that are having not an easy, smooth start. So, as Hertha, the outcome on the final result with Hertha in this moment is not reliable at all. Freiburg are, well, we know, at lower level. Hertha, really, it's a roller coaster. But considering the way they entered the game, I go in draw at the halftime here as well.
Yeah, draw at the halftime. The problem I've got with Hertha is they've got so much talent, but they think they're better than they are. So they're just like, they stroll through games. And remember, they've only decent performance or decent result was when they were 1-0 down against local rivals. So obviously your game picks up in the derby, 1-0 down. Visitors go down to 10 men, and then they absolutely crush them. That, for me, is the attitude of flat track bullies, Alex.
I mean, no shots on target against the second worst of defense in the Bundesliga, Mainz. No shots on target.
No.
Not only that you are not winning against Mainz at home, you fail to deliver one shot on target. Let's say
and the big thing is that, you know what that tells you, Alex? 75% possession they had. I was watching it, and they couldn't create. They couldn't have any imagination to think how they do the same things every single time. So for me, just got to leave the game alone and not worry about it.
Yeah, leave the game alone. Maybe the under 2.5. Freiburg are always trying to keep things tight, you know, and you can see that they have 2 clean sheets in a row, 2-0 wins in a row. So probably the under 2.5 is the way to go, you know.
Yeah. Can you eat your crisps in a while, Tan?
The what?
You eating your crisps?
No.
Yeah.
Why?
We can hear your microphone maybe from
It's
the.
like crunching around.
Okay.
Okay, Alex, last game. It's Wolfsburg plus 135, draw plus 275, Stuttgart plus 200. Throw the balls in the air. There's going to be goals, but are we going to go with a winner? We're going to go with the over, both teams to score, or a mixture of them all?
We are going with a mixture of them all, and this is my banker of the week in Bundesliga, and I'm going the Alex Classic here at 1.8, both teams to score and the over 2.5 goals. Great, both great teams. Someone was asking if Stuttgart are a little bit overrated. No, they are not at all overrated. The confidence in that team is high. The team spirit is also high. The quality is absolutely amazing from the midfield and up. The pace, the skills of the players, young guns that they're trying to show how good they are to win a transfer at the end of the season. This is a team that will always deliver in every match. No matter if they will lose or draw or win, they will deliver. This is why Stuttgart are a team to watch. This is why the neutral fans love to watch teams like Stuttgart. On the other side, a more respectful team, let's say, Wolfsburg, a more experienced team also, a team that is sitting right now fifth in the standings. Not so many goals like Stuttgart, but Stuttgart also struggle to keep clean sheets. They are still naive at the back. They need more. They need to gel more in their at the back line. So Wolfsburg, I think that Wolfsburg have a shot to win this game. I'm seeing maybe a home win with both teams to score, but either way, banker of the week, Alex Classic, both teams to score and the over 2.5 at 1.8.
Okay, before I go to Tan, can someone or Alex, you can give me the price for Wolfsburg team total over 1.5 and the Stuttgart team total over 1.5. I may do them both, and then I'm thinking one of them's guaranteed, and I just think there's a way there of making money, and you could throw the Alex Classic in. It might be a free unit play on that game, but I'm sure that you may well get two of the free, and we'll go through it together in a second. But Tan, Wolfsburg hosting Stuttgart. Stuttgart score for fun, but so do Wolfsburg.
Total no-brainer. It's the so-called Alex Classic. If we look both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. If we look in the last 3 match days, both of them have made register both teams to score and over 2.5 goals in their games. If we extend, if I'm not mistaken, if we extend to the last 5 match days to both of them, it came out 9 times out of 10. It's especially with Stuttgart, you can be sure. It's Wolfsburg sometimes that are keeping lower the scoring of the opposite, but they are exactly going in the same way. And I have no reason to think why they should play in a different way this game, as both the style is fitting one to each other. So total over 2.5 goals plus both teams to score.
Okay, so we've got minus 125 for the Alex Classic, minus 120 for team total over 1.5 goals for the home side, Wolfsburg. And we've got plus 117 for Stuttgart. Now, I'm thinking that if all 3 of them come in, you're going to make a good free unit. So, yeah, I like that Alex Classic. I think it is a no-brainer. Right, remember everyone in the chat, put your selections forward now for the 2-team parlay. We're going to have a look at the official picks, please, Fab. Let's have a little look and see if I can find some craziness. Union, Alex Classic, plus 105. Leipzig to win and over 2.5s at minus 125. Leverkusen, over 3.5 goals in the game at plus 100. And there's the stars. Wolfsburg, Alex Classic, minus 125. Tancredi's pick.
Also over 1.5 goals in the first half in the Leverkusen Bayern game.
Excellent. Okay, you've said that, so that will be added to your picks. Leverkusen draw at plus 300. Go on, the big fat squirrel. Union, Alex Classic at plus 100. Leipzig half-time, full-time, minus 125. Looks a good one, that Tan. Gladbach not complicating it, minus 110. And Wolfsburg, Alex Classic at minus 200. Because Tan can't see. Union, so Flash's picks. Union double chance at plus 110. Frankfurt, plus 110. Not complicating it. And that should be a banker, but that's not Zook's fault. That is Mainz. I didn't put the stars on there. It's Bayern and over 2.5 at plus 110. And I've added on there Schalke versus Bielefeld under 2.5 goals at minus 105. So that's Schalke Bielefeld under 2.5 goals at minus 105. Now we need 2-team parlay. Derek saying Bayern and Leipzig, 2-team parlay. Tan, put one forward, please.
He left.
Oh, okay. He's not happy. What one would you put forward then, Alex?
Oh, it's complicated. It's so complicated. It's a complicated round for a parlay. But
Why don't we just go with? Why don't we just go with 2 Alex Classics?
Yeah, Union Dortmund and Wolfsburg Stuttgart.
Union Dortmund. Is that plus 102? We said
plus 105.
Plus 105, right? Okay. And what was the other one? Wolfsburg Stuttgart.
Yeah.
Minus 125.
Yeah, 1.8.
Okay, that's what we'll do. We're going to do 2 Alex Classics. We're going to do one on Friday night. Union and Dortmund, plus 105, and Wolfsburg. So we're going to top and tail. We're going to bookend this card because the last game is Wolfsburg versus Stuttgart, and we're going Alex Classic at minus 125. Now, as a little, just on this once, just in case it's not an Alex Classic on Union Dortmund because it's on a Friday, we're going to throw in. What about we throw in Leverkusen and Bayern?
Alex Classic. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, but only
if it loses the first one.
The first leg loses. And what price is that?
Should be around 1.7 somewhere there.
Okay, minus 135. Okay, but that's only if the first. We won't be counting it as a 3-leg parlay if the first leg wins. Okay, or the last leg loses. If the first leg loses, we're going to do that as a 2-team parlay. Okay, listen. If you like this video, then why wouldn't you? Subscribe, press the button, and ring the bell. Ring the bell means, Waz, that you'll get notified and you'll never miss any content again. And with the festive period coming up, I'm going to be doing the Boxing Day games. Then we'll have the midweek. Then we'll have the New Year's Day. So make sure you do not miss a thing. Also, press the thumbs up. We're only 48 of you out of 100. We're around 48%. Also, press the link in the description. That'll take you over to the articles read by either Tan or Alex or Martin. And they've got parlays over there and a little bit more meat on the bone for the individuals. Listen, we'll see you again very, very soon. In a couple of hours, we've got the Premier League show. Tomorrow, it's La Liga Lowdown with Martin and Roman. We've been doing all right in this Bundesliga. Let's hope it all continues. Remember, banker. I didn't put the stars up. Banker.
I'm not saying happy holidays yet because we have
plenty more work.
Yeah,
holidays? No. Holidays are for those that don't work. Okay.
Holidays are overrated.
Bayern Munich to win and over 2.5 goals. Come on, Bayern. And see you all soon. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Tan, who's not even here because he's messing about. Curb crawling in his car. All right, listen, you take care and thanks for your support. Ciao.